Hey guys, Jonathan from Mr. Cavallari here. Today I want to talk to you about that little hole on your lapel. So, tailors like to say that if they want to know if your suit is custom, they look at that lapel hole, right? And if it's well done, they know if your suit's custom. If it's not, they know it's off the rack, right? So what does that mean? Like what does a nice lapel hole kind of mean, right? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So we'll start with a machine-made buttonhole. Right? So machine-made buttonhole is this one right here. And you're gonna find a machine-made buttonhole on majority of your garments that you find off the rack. Just to kind of like talk about it really simply, it's relatively flat, right? You can kind of see the stitching on both sides. It is what it is. It does the job, right? It's still functional, right? So you do have to cut this open when you do get a jacket off the rack. And then there's actually a little stitch back here that you can go about kind of tossing in a boutonniere or a lapel pin. Then, in terms of what makes a really nice buttonhole, what makes that tailor-made custom buttonhole, there's a Milanese buttonhole, right? And what a Milanese buttonhole is this actually. So a Milanese buttonhole is completely done by hand. It takes 45 minutes to make a Milanese buttonhole. And what you get is this really like robust, kind of beautiful, like feeling buttonhole, right? It is functional, right? So you can see that it is functional, kind of works the exact same way, but just has a little bit more presence to it, right? If you were to feel these two buttonholes, this has more of an edge to it, where the other one's just a little bit flatter. So this is a Milanese buttonhole. This is what we like to do on our suits. And then there's other options, right? So if you look at my buttonhole, this is also a Milanese buttonhole. What we did, as opposed to making it straight, we just put it on like a subtle tilt or a subtle slant, right? Just to kind of give it a little bit of something. So those are buttonholes. You can also do all your suit buttons with Milanese buttonholes as well, right? So you can do them all hand done. And I like to say it just makes your suit slightly more beautiful. That being said, both are a great option. It's just I prefer a handmade buttonhole as the hallmark of custom. All right, guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments or send me a DM, and we will talk soon.